So we're here at Torso Electronics. You just released the S-4 a month ago. It's available on your website and through retailers. For what price?
€8.99.
And same in US dollars.
Yes.
Okay. And what does it do? Everything.
Yes. So we call it a sculpting sampler. And by that we mean it's a machine that allows you to radically transform your sounds through granular, spectral, and nonlinear processing. So it has 4 tracks, and every track has these 5 devices.
Yep.
So, for example, we have here the tape device loaded on the sound source slot here. So if we press play, we hear a pad sound coming here. We can change the tape speed. We can make a small loop here. And then we can go into the granular section. Here we can time displace the sound and get these stereo time displaced sounds. We can change the rate of the grains. We can make them shorter. All this is synchronized to the transport. You can change the grain envelope to get like a kind of percussive sound. This parameter allows you to create like a melodic, generate a melodic structure to your grains. So this, and then you can change the scale. Here we can choose octaves. Yes, and then.
Okay, and even though those buttons aren't labeled, everything you do is also visible over there.
Exactly. And also, all of these buttons, those are device slots. So, for example, on this one, on the material device, we can load different devices. So we have the tape, and we have the polysampler, and we have the bypass mode.
So material is basically the sampling part.
Material is the sampling part, yeah.
And then next to it is Granular. And what can you do with Granular?
With Granular, you can, as I showed before, you can granulate the sound. It works as a real-time granular effect. So whatever you put in there, you can chop it up. You can make it totally chaotic and create like these long shimmering pads.
Yeah, so real-time it also works with live input.
Exactly. That's the idea. So, yeah, you can very quickly explore different territories. All these parameters are tuned for performance, so it's really important for us to try to create parameters that you can always both see and hear what's happening whenever you turn the parameter. So here we have the filter section. This is a spectral audio effect that has 48 frequency bands.
Oh, okay.
And here you can modulate the spectrum in different ways. You can use it as a traditional low-pass filter, but you can also use this waves parameter, for example, that creates an LFO in the spectrum.
Oh, yeah. Looks interesting.
Right here to get very interesting.
Yeah. And the LFOs, can you apply them to pretty much everything, or?
Yeah. So if we take this one back, you have these 4 buttons here can be turned into modulators by pressing this button, and now you have 4 modulators, and these can be mapped to all parameters. So you have 4 modulators per track.
Ah, okay. So it's not unlimited, 1 LFO per button or something. It's only 4.
It's 4 LFOs for each track. And
Yep.
those 4 can apply to any of the parameters here.
Yeah, and you have 4 tracks in total.
We have 4 tracks in total, yes. So for example, we can modulate the cutoff here. Now it's like this random pattern. If we take it here.
Yeah, so you actually go to mixer there.
I went to the mix page, yeah. So here you see an overview of the 4 tracks. You can adjust the volume. There's a DJ filter for just removing high and low frequencies, and then there's pan and main bus compression.
Yeah, that's handy. And then, what else do you have there?
Yeah, so then we have the,
the weird stuff.
Yeah, thank you. So then we have the color page here for the nonlinear effects. So here we got drive, press, and bit crush. This effect is a dual band effect, so it works both on the high and the low side. So that means that all these parameters, you can apply them to either the low or the high side. And this is what these two circles represent.
Yeah.
So if I press, I can say that I should have more compression on the low side or more compression on the high side.
Okay. And this is represented by the weird artwork.
Yeah.
Modern art. So now I see a lot of black doors, and this is where the wavy form, this is the distortion, and the other thing, the black dots.
The wavy patterns are created by the distortion machine. All the lines are kind of blurred.
Yeah.
And then the compression presses the lines together. And then we have the bit cut. And we have the noise algorithm here. The noise algorithm adds noise to the sound, and it follows. You can hear that the noise is following the shape of the sound.
Oh yeah.
You can control the timbre of the noise with this one.
So if I control this from external sequencer, does it also follow the external clock?
It has MIDI sync will be available in the next firmware update. You can sync it with. You will be able to sync it with analog clock and MIDI clock. Yes, and all parameters are CC mappable. There's a CC implementation chart in the manual. So you can control everything from MIDI.
Yeah, you can control pretty much everything. The only thing is right now you're using 4 different channels.
Yes, so you all of them are assigned to, you select for each of the tracks, you can select the MIDI channel, and the CC control will be mapped to that channel, so you will be able to, you can specify your own.
Yeah, I've seen I'm always running out of MIDI channels, but the other thing you have to use MSP and LSP, and that's probably a little bit complicated to implement, also for me on my sequencer. Yeah. So this is how you do it. Can you quickly show me how you save stuff or load a preset? Yeah.
So we have the project menu here. Right now we can save the project here. Save current project, yes, and then it saves. You can change the name, something else, and then it's like this. If you want to load one, go here into load. You can select this one, and now it's loaded.
Yeah. How long does it take to start up if you turn it on and off?
It takes around. If you can use the standby mode here, then it powers up very quickly. But if you unplug the power, then it takes around 15 seconds to boot.
Okay, but it's not some Linux processor that takes like 30 seconds to load.
We optimized it, and it is running Linux, but it takes around 15 to 20 seconds to start.
Is there a Raspberry Pi in it?
Yes.
Ah, okay. So again, the Raspberry Pi.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Is there any other button? The one on the far right.
Yeah, I'm here. Or
no, that button there. That one.
Ah, yes. So this is the space page, and here it's reverb and delay. It has different spread algorithms, so there's a ping pong mode.
And do you have different reverb modes, or I don't know, tape delay or something?
This is the first reverb device that we have. more will be available here with the future firmware updates.
And anything else, chorus?
All the so this is a stereo sampler with an emphasis on stereo. So all the devices have some sort of detune. So for example, the Granular here, I can go here on the second page, and then it can become quite aggressive, but it can also create like just a small kind of flavor, detune flavor to the sound. So this just randomizes the pitch of each grain. Also, the filter bank here can also be detuned.
Yeah. yeah, quite a lot. Okay, yeah, great. I'll probably get one. Yeah, thanks for showing this. And I hope this time the electronics work out on my side. Thanks.
Thank you.